For today's video, we're going to be talking about why a property actually appreciates. Because we hear many things like you can leave the land for 3 to 5 years. No, that is how long you want to hold the land and resell. So there are external and internal factors as to why a property actually appreciates. You cannot leave it to chance alone. Chance is not a reason why a property appreciates. Time is not a reason why a property appreciates. The fact that you are leaving the land because of time, it is not a reason why a property will appreciate. It is a lie. And that is why I am making this video. Like I said, there are two reasons, and it's external and internal. So let's start from some of the external reasons why a property appreciates. A property may appreciate based on population. So the number of people moving into the axis can make prices rise. So let me explain it fundamentally. It's basically demand and supply. So people are moving into a particular area, and then because there's much demand and supply, people raise rent, people raise prices of lands, people raise prices of houses because there are people coming into the axis. And so the higher the demand, the higher the price. And that reason why a property might appreciate is because of landmarks or infrastructure. For example, road infrastructure. So let's put it in this context. Let's say there's an environment where they have bad roads, and then the road is done properly. That alone can increase the value of rents because that area is now more accessible than it was before. So another external factor that can increase the prices of lands, houses, and make it appreciate is infrastructure. For example, I've done numerous videos both in shorts and in long forms about Centenary City. So Centenary City alone is a landmark, and such a landmark can affect the prices of real estate in that axis, not necessarily Centenary City itself. And so we know that Centenary City is along the airport road. And the fact that it is along the airport road might make other districts like Kiami and Kuje even rise in value because of certain reasons. And so when people are working in Centenary City, they need a place to stay close by, and then they opt for other places like Kiami and Kuje. So these are one of the external reasons why properties appreciate in certain areas. Government infrastructure, for example, the airport, the Nnamdi Azikiwe airport here in the FCT. And so we go to internal factors as to why a project or real estate can appreciate in value. So let's put it in this context. Let's say there's an idle piece of land. So one of the things a developer or the owner of that property can do to actually increase its value is by development, active development. And active development here can come in terms of perimeter fencing. Perimeter fencing alone can improve the value of a property. We also have clearing. Let's say that property was bought in a bush, for instance. Clearing that property itself can actually make that project rise in value. Road demarcations. Road demarcation is a way of actually beautifying a landed property. For example, we have a project of 10 hectares, and then we start doing road demarcation, and we'll also then clearing, and we'll also then perimeter fencing. And then we decide to now start adding greenery to make everywhere beautiful. That alone can surge the price of that landed project. And these are some of the way developers increase the value of their landed projects. And so you might ask this question, why is it that your own price is higher than another person's price? So these are factors that actually make other projects higher than another project, even in the same location. And let's not forget documentation. A property that has a CFO with ground rent fully paid would always be more expensive than a property that has an RFO. Let's even come to this. Let's take, for example, a property that has a CFO and then a building approval. Of course, it will be far more expensive than a property that lacks this documentation. And then this is very important because we see a lot of people asking, why is yours more expensive? It's in the same location. There are so many intricacies as to why a landed project might be more expensive than another in the same location, documentation, development. But let's not go away from the reason why this video is being made as to how you can actually increase the value of real estate project. Remember, like I said, there are external and internal factors. Internal factors are factors you can control. Perimeter fencing, clearing, road demarcations, greenery, and decorating such a landed project. External projects are projects you don't have 100% control on. We currently have a project called Havana Villa located in Karachi. And even before we launched this project, clearing was done, perimeter fencing was done, the road demarcation was done, plot demarcation has already been done even before we launch this estate for sale. And so this was a way to actually get investors confidence and also to know that the price you are paying for this product is absolutely worth it. And I think this is an important thing for every aspiring investor to take note of. And if this is something you're looking at, and if you'd like to have a conversation as to what we do and how this can actually be suitable for you, do well to reach out to the number on your screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.